Hi everybody. So a couple weeks back, JadeSClark tagged me with the photographer tag. Question number one, why'd you decide to become a photographer? I'm going to answer as best I can in the, the Illustrator, photographic kind of context. I don't consider myself a real photographer. There's a lot of things that I've read and looked at online and picked up to be able to do this YouTube thing. But my background when I was in high school and in college, I was an illustrator. So I have, the scope of my photography skill is that I can look at an object, look at a scene, look at an image, and decide, make some decisions with, angle and setting and light and whatnot, and be able to, record it passively. To be able to, to capture the image as if it were something that I was going to, draw or paint or sketch out or something. A real photographer, a gifted visual artist, somebody who's in that type of field, can take an object and can use it to convey a thought, a feeling, an idea, just by being able to represent that object in a unique fashion. They can see something in it or in the setting to be able to convey those feelings or that thought or that emotion, or at least make you, contemplate or think about something. So that is what a true, artistic photographer's skill set is like. And I have, an infinite amount of respect for, people that can do that kind of thing. It's really extraordinary. Question number two, who's your favorite photographer? I'm going to go with Ansel Adams. The way Adams could go into a natural park, a natural setting, and be able to, capture a still setting and be able to, again, calculate angles, look at light, look at, angles and positions, and be able to just pretty much record and document what it was that he's seeing and still be able to, convey a feeling and an emotion is a lot more accessible to me as someone with an illustrator's background. Question number three, what would your pseudonym be? For my artwork, I would just sign my own name, my own real life name. I don't use a pseudonym. If I were to use a pseudonym, yeah, I would use Zal1004. At least that links me back to my online persona, my online identity. Question number four, what is your favorite photograph? Like Jade said, I'll link to her video in the down bar so you can watch that one as well. And please, have a look at Jade's content. She's fabulous. You'll really, really enjoy all the different kinds of things she has to say. She's a wonderful person. Just like Jade was asking the question, I think the question makes a lot more sense if it's referring to your own photographs and not any photograph that anyone anywhere has taken, because that's, a pretty damn broad scope. I'm going to link two of my favorites in the following frames. The ones that I'm thinking of are, there's one that I've taken that's a picture of a section of the Golden Gate Bridge that I thought was, really extraordinary. And the other one is one that I took in Moore Woods when I was in California in 2013 that's personally I think is really, really something. Question number five, best moment to take pictures, day or night? I have a lot of respect for a nighttime photographer because you have so much less light to work with. People that can work in nighttime photography and really be able to accomplish the goals that they set out to do really have a lot of talent and a lot of skill. Personally, I'm going to go with day. It's a lot easier. I have a lot more light to work with, and as an illustrator, I have, my brain can work with more shading and light angles and things like that. So that would just be my preference. Question number six: naked or dressed? Okay, you'll never hear me talk. I'm very liberal. You will never ever hear me speak out about against any form of freedom of expression, freedom of artistic expression. That's all wonderful, completely valid and beautiful, legitimate stuff. However, me, personally, being some random old dude on the internet, I'm going to go with dressed as my final answer. So we'll just, Yeah. Well, moving right along. Question number 7. What are you afraid of when taking pictures? I would be afraid of making really painfully embarrassing noob mistakes. One of the particular traps with this particular camcorder is the lens cap is closed. It's very, very discreet about the way it closes its lens cap and protects its lenses and whatnot. Leaving the lens cap on, having my thumb in front of the lens, or one of my fingers in front of the lens, and my little tiny my point and shoot. Just doing stupid things like that. Question number 8. In which magazine would you like to have your pictures published? Personally, I can't even touch that one. I'm nowhere near in any kind of league that my work would be published, so I'm just going to have to pass on that question. So, question number 9. Photoshop 0 or Photoshop 7? Probably an indication of how long this tag's been floating around on the internet. I'm going to have to let the techno snob in me kind of sneak out a little bit because I'm going to be that guy. 12. Yeah, I've got this a couple. I've been using 11, and I'm going to be installing 12 as soon as I get around to it. So, sorry. Color or black and white? Black and white photography is phenomenal. Again, tons and tons of respect for people that can work in that media and be able to, render different kinds of ideas. Really, really striking pieces of visual imagery can be done in black and white. I'm not that good. From an inker's perspective, from an illustrator's perspective, I'd much rather work in black and white as an inker with pen and ink. But in the photographic context, yeah, I'm going to go with color. Question number 11. In a studio or in location? I'm going to go with location. I can't really conceive myself, unless you're talking about the YouTube context, then as far as doing this kind of imagery, then yeah, I'm going to be working in this erstwhile studio. But other than that, location. I'm out in some kind of wilderness setting, some kind of environmental setting, doing some photography. So that would be my preference. Worst defect. In the modern era of photography, I'd say my worst hassle is just keeping batteries charged. I'll get up, it'll be Saturday morning, check the weather, it's gorgeous outside. Hey, I got a great idea. I'm going to grab all the gear, get the stuff together, go out to the Valley Forge National Park, and I'm going to, do some background footage, take some stock video of just the trees changing color in the fall. It'll be great. Putting it all together, and none of the batteries are charged. I'm like, great. Well, it'll be hours until all that stuff gets charged up. Great. So that's a hassle for me. Question number 13, photographic obsession. As an illustrator and as a photographer, there's two things that kind of predominate a lot of my work. One is big, massive machinery, heavy equipment, buildings, bridges, cranes. When I was illustrating, I used to, when I was younger, I drew spaceships all the time, robots, all kinds of, big, heavy equipment. So that's one obsession. And then the other one is just really, really gorgeous nature photography, natural settings, and really, really breathtaking kinds of, cliff sides and mountain ranges and rivers and things. So those would be the two. And if I had to pick between the two, I seriously couldn't. Question number 14. How many pictures must a portfolio contain? 12 to 14. That was pretty much the number I was given when I was competing for honors level work. You had, granted that was quite a number of years ago, but you had to stay significantly above 10, but 20 was way too many. The idea behind the portfolio is just to be able to show the amount of diversity in your skill set, the different media that you're capable of working with, and just the different kinds of, it's just an exploration of all the different types of works that you like to do and you're capable of doing. So, yeah, that's my thumbnail on a portfolio. Question number 15. Best word or phrase to guide a model. Is it okay if I pay you in cash? I have no idea. You know, the models that we worked with back in school was all handled by the school, so I have no idea. And the art teacher would direct them and whatnot, so I have no idea how that would be motivated or what would motivate them. And question number 16, last but not least, who are you tagging? I'm going to tag Therese D'Souza. Therese is still active in the community. I see her on Twitter a lot. I see her on Instagram a lot. I'll link her in the down bar below. Please go check her work out. She really, really does wonderful outdoor photography work in northeastern Canada. And I'll link it down below as well. Check out her channel, because I really want to, keep her as part of the community and see her post some more YouTube videos, Therese. So, come on, this is a prod. So that's it. That's what I got for my tag. Thank you very much for watching, and if you would, give me a thumbs up, maybe subscribe. I do a lot of different kinds of things on my channel. All right, take care, everybody. Bye-bye. But a true photographer can take an image, is a type of artist who can take an image and be able to convey a thought, a feeling, an idea simply by... Oh, cat, come on. That'd make a great GIF. All right. What can I do for you? What can I do? I need you to be quiet for about 10-15 minutes, okay? I've given you treats. Alright? I've given you food. I'll give you attention later.